time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for stopping by today. And we're still early in the week, so you can catch up. Everything's on demand at letstalknutrition.com. You can listen to the show there. There's audio files, and you can watch it as well later when you have some time, because there are video files. Not all of them, some of them. The rest are on YouTube. A link will escort you there. I'm so glad that you could tune in today. Dr. Cass Ingram will be my guest in the first portion of the show. Always enjoy my conversations with Dr. Ingram. I've known him a long time. He's never without a point of view. He's never without an informed opinion. He has lots of experience, many decades of experience in the practice of medicine and the practice of trying to understand other cultures, how they live, their diet, their lifestyle, and taking the time to go those places and learn, and then take what he has learned and make that make that an opportunity for you to do better, like with oil of oregano and many of the other products at North American Herb and Spice. I always invite you to call the show. You can talk to Dr. Ingram, talk to me. If we can find the ghost from Christmas past, we'll have you talk to that person too. And you can always catch us at
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255.
That's Gary Gilkey, by the way. He's back. He was on hiatus for 2 weeks. He said he was going to go out and get us some coffee, and he never came back. Not true. He was taking care of some personal affairs, and we're delighted to have him back. And Stephen is always here with me and has been for 12 years, as you know. He's my he makes me very comfortable. I never worry when he's around. And so we also want you to get dialed into our social media.
Yeah, good. If you have Facebook, like us on Facebook, but share also, because we post everything that we talk about on a show there on our Facebook page. I actually posted our home station is WHNZ here in Tampa.
Right.
And they have a podcast set up for us. So I actually posted the podcast playlist yesterday.
Oh, great. Okay. And you can send me a message while on Facebook. We have it on. Gary monitors that. And you can tweet me, if you like, at Dr. Garko or at LTN Radio. What is it, LTN Radio?
Yeah, LTN Radio.
We have a guest in the studio today. There are a lot of people that work behind the scenes for Let's Talk Nutrition. There's a marketing department, there's an IT department, and so on. And oftentimes, those folks don't get a chance to come into the studio. So today I invited Marcus Bryant to come in. Marcus is in the marketing department. Marcus, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. It's great to have you here today. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, that's a nice voice, man. There you go. That nice radio voice, boy. Wow, yes.
He's smooth.
Yeah, he's smooth. So you're by trade, a what?
By trade, I'm a graphic designer.
Designer.
Went to the Art Institute of Tampa for graphic design, 4-year degree. So I have my bachelor's.
That's great. And graphic designers, in a sense, do what?
With graphic design, you have to be a jack of all trade. You know, you have to have some kind of artistic ability, also be able to communicate what the client wants to communicate to the audience. So,
and what are you typically drawing or creating? Images and
we can do anything from rebuilding brands to doing regular advertising commercials to print work, digital work as well. We also have knowledge in rebuilding or updating websites as well.
Good. So that's why we have him around, you see. We're always branding. Why do we do that? Because we want to stay on the air. We've done this for 12 years, and we want to stay vital. We have to. Marcus helps us connect to you with images, with the different marketing for the show. And going forward, we're going to take a more aggressive stance in the marketing. Gary now is with the company, with Let's Talk Nutrition, works with me and for the company, and he's a media manager now. Make that announcement, and I'm very delighted to have him on board with the company, and to have young men like Gary and Marcus, that they make a difference. And so going forward, the marketing of the show is going to we're going to be more assertive in that program, and Marcus and Kristen and others and Gary are going to be part of that effort. I may be around a little longer than these fellas, but I have just as much of enthusiasm, and I'm still as ambitious as I ever was about doing this. Why? Because it makes a difference for the people that listen and watch this show. I've learned that over 12 years, and I've been humbled by it. And people rely, you'd be surprised. I came to learn this by chance, that people rely on the show, not just for information, but they're looking for credible sources of information, not just me, but the guests, such as Dr. Cass Ingram, Dr. Michael Murray. I can go down the list. We have all the not all, but many of the heavy hitters in the natural products industry, in the world of natural medicine. It's very important that we have credible sources. So with a young man like Marcus, I will share that with him, and that give him ideas as to how to market this show. And he's here today to learn more about the show. We asked him to come in so he gets a sense and a feel for what we're doing here, and connect him to you and you to him. That way, it's not just an abstraction. It's not some radio show. Now he's here, and we're going to have him come in more often. We'll bring Kristen in and others and introduce them to you.
We're going to be more active in the community also, Doc. We're going to do some events, and we're going to bring you. I'm going to bring you with me. I'm sorry, you have to come with me.
Oh, I'll go with you. One of the things that's on my mind to do, and I shared this with Gary. I have not mentioned it publicly. I'll share it with you. The first thing I have to do is another 4 more rounds of chemo. I know Dr. Ingram will not like to hear that. He doesn't embrace that kind of therapy, but it's preventative. It turns out that when they removed the upper lobe of my left lung, because there was a lesion there, a small lesion that they found by accident. And if I wouldn't have had cancer in my neck, they would have never found that lesion. I would have died of cancer, lung cancer. The oncologist, my doctors tell me, within 2 to 3 years. So cancer saved my life. When they did that, when they removed that, they found that the lesion had penetrated what's called the visceral pleura. The pleura surrounds the lung. It's a thin membrane, and it creates an opening into the lung. And what they worry about is what's called pleural seeding, where these cells, cancer cells, get in, but they don't show up on a PET scan. So you go from I was stage 1A, then I went to stage 1B. A treatment for that is to do more chemo as preventative. My doctor, Dr. Fink, declared that there were no detectable signs of cancer in your body right now. So the 3 more months of chemo, and then after we get through that, God willing, I'm going to be on a campaign. You're going to probably see me out there somewhere, either giving speeches, radio, if I can get on TV, wherever. Gary will be with me, filming it the whole way. We're going to document it, because people need to be educated about HPV-16, about lung cancer, about cancer. I'm amazed that it's the second leading cause of death in this country, and so many people know so little about it. How to prevent it, what do you do when you get it, what do you do after you've been treated, what are the different alternative therapies for it. There's a lot to say. And however much time I have left, I will do that in service because I love you.
During the life cycle, the type and amount of probiotics needed for best results changes as the body ages and experiences different health conditions. For this reason, Udo's Choice Probiotic Blends by Flora are available in formulations and concentrations based on published clinical studies. The Udo's Choice line of probiotics offers 7 powerful probiotic blends that are specifically formulated to be age and condition specific for either infants, children, adults, advanced adults, or those with specific health needs. All 7 blends of Udo's probiotics use only medicinal strains of friendly probiotic bacteria. Each of the Udo's Choice probiotics are multi-strain formulas, which means they benefit the entire intestinal tract. Take a proactive approach to maintaining gastrointestinal well-being, a core foundation of overall good health, by using the right probiotic supplement. Udo's Choice probiotics are science-based, condition-specific, vegetarian, raw, and gluten-free. Find them in the cooler at local health food stores.
It's no secret that as we age, our bodies go through a lot of changes. Most people believe aches and pains are an inevitable part of the aging process, but it doesn't have to be. You can do something about it. Collagen is the major component of connective tissue in the body and is the foundation of ligaments, tendons, cartilage, and bones. After age 25, natural collagen production typically slows at a rate of about 1.5% per year. Fast forward to age 50 and your body could be producing 35% less collagen, possibly resulting in weakened connective tissue and bones. Collagen Joint Complex by NeoCell is an all-natural, complete joint formula that contains collagen, glucosamine, chondroitin, and hyaluronic acid, which are the 4 key nutrients needed to support the health of our joints. To learn more about NeoCell's full line of joint support, beauty, and anti-aging products, visit neocell.com or visit your favorite local health food store nationwide.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing. Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Flora, premium organic oils, teas, tonics, and supplements. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Thanks for stopping by. Doctor, you're lucky today. Dr. Cass Ingram is my guest, and I'm lucky too. Love having him on. Dr. Ingram is legendary in the world of natural medicine and the natural products industry, and just knows so much. He forgot more.
And he thinks outside the box, Doc.
Yeah, well, he does. Much to sometimes the consternation of others, but he forgot more about herbs and spices than I'll ever know, and I'm good with that. We're all here to learn. Dr. Ingram, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. How you doing?
Great to talk to you. How you getting along?
I'm coming along. One day, in Spanish, they say un día a la vez, one day at a time.
Un día. Yeah, if it were me, you got that viral cause there. If it were me, I'd be pounding away with the wild. If there was a viral instigation, like a viral tumors or viral infectious, you see, I'd be attacking the infectious root. You see what I'm saying?
This is a good point. What Dr. Ingram's referring to, the cancer in my neck was caused by HPV-16, human papillomavirus. That virus is a crafty little critter. My doctors, Dr. Ingram, tell me that it might have lived in my oropharyngeal area of my throat for decades. I could have gotten infected early in my life, maybe even as young as a boy or a young adult.
Yeah.
And they used radiation and chemo to kill it. But Dr. Ingram makes a good point. Share with the audience how you would use oil of oregano, how you would apply it.
I have obliterated the papillomavirus, both genital and non-genital, like the wart-type syndromes, which are all very similar, papilloma, right?
Right.
And I've done it very, very, very successfully in fulminant cases using the oil of oregano super strength, the edible kind, daily use oil. Now, I'm not trying to make claims for a company. I'm going to just tell you clinically. I'm just going to say the word. So I was using the super strength oil of oregano, the juice of oregano, the crude extract of cannabis with crude extract of oregano. That's known as hempenol, the hempenol super strength.
Right. What Dr. Ingram is referring to are brand products from North American Herb and Spice. Go ahead, Dr.
Yeah,
Ingram.
and so I have, and I'm not trying to make a medical claim, but I'm just telling you, I've used that very, very successfully for viral infestation. Mm-hmm. I don't care if it's genital herpes or genital warts or the papilloma type thing that you got maybe as a kid, maybe who knows if it was vaccine contamination, we don't know. But I've had a lot of success taking out the infection. If you take out the infection, what can it do to you?
I've often heard you, by the way, I just want to make clarification so you understand, don't misunderstand what Dr. Ingram is saying. HPV, that it can also be associated with the genitalia and with warts and all of that. It's not what I had. I had HPV that infected the cervical lymph nodes and lived in my neck.
Right.
It's a different
version of it.
There are over 100 forms of HPV-16. The women listening, that's why you get pap smears. That virus is HPV is the same virus that causes cervical cancer.
Yeah, a big carcinogenic cancer agent, and so I've done this so many times that's a fantastic alternative. It's like natural chemotherapy.
I've heard you say I've heard you talk about putting the oil of oregano like on the bottom of your feet, rubbing it in the area where the lymph nodes are, where there may be an infection, in addition to taking it orally. Can you explain that, please?
Well, yeah. If you have a virus attacking your system, regardless of whether it's cold or flu or bronchial, or in this case, a papillomavirus, or even herpes of the oral area or genital herpes, whatever. If you have a virus attacking your system chronically, now that chronic or acute, if you take the drops sublingually, then it goes right through the membranes into the bloodstream, and then the blood will carry it where it needs to be. That's the sophistication of the blood and the white blood cells. They will transport that directly to the area of need. Now, the other interesting caveat is that the white blood cells love oregano.
Why?
They absorb it into their system because the white blood cells are germicidal cells. They cause apoptosis of cancer cells. They attack viruses. They They suck them up, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
They surround bacteria and ingest them. They ingest fungi, and they need the help. They use hydrogen peroxide and other respiratory burst agents to oxidize the bacteria, but they love the help that the oregano gives them, because then they use those antiseptics to help burn up the germs.
Have you done any experiments in the lab, non-human experiments, and have you done any studies with humans? I recall something you did in Washington, D.C. Was there?
Right. We've done some studies. I've done a pilot study on hepatitis C, which is a very stubborn virus.
It's nasty.
And in this case, about 10 individuals, all of them had a reduction in their viral titers from the oregano oil. Now, we were giving the edible kind, just so people know. I gave the P73 Super Strength, but I gave it in 200 drops twice a day.
Holy cow.
Yeah. And now in one case, there were 30 million viruses per centimeter of blood. Now that's a lot of viral load. See, that's what I want you to do.
To what did you reduce it? To what did you reduce it?
To 0 in 30 days.
Yikes.
That was the best case.
That's Dr. Cass Ingram that you're listening to. He's an educator for North American Urban Spice. He's just generally an educator. He's made it his business to learn about herbs and spices, to learn about other cultures and how they use herbs and spices. And he's brought it into a Western context. You got to love that. Let's talk nutrition coast to coast.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. Dr. Cass Ingram is my guest, and always enjoy having him on. As I say, I truly do. I always learn something from him. Dr. Ingram, welcome back. So you're talking about these microbes. On the microbes and the microbiome. Microbes, we have vilified them, of course, as you know. But the flip side of that coin is that microbes, like the probiotics, for example, that live in our gut, microbes are not just about disease. They're also about life. And
Right.
they have been with us throughout our evolutionary history. Isn't that not true?
Yeah, of course. The problem we have now is that there's the various pathogens overwhelm the system, and they cause inflammation, and they cause disease. So, you keep that biome, you keep the probiotic thing as healthy as you can.
Do you have probiotics, Dr. Ingram, or no?
Yeah, the North American people have a fantastic one certified by the European Union to the extreme with quite a few clinicals on it, more clinicals than the types.
You've never mentioned it.
Well, I should mention it. It's called HealthBack. It's a vigorous implanter. It's the Ecologic 500 strain.
What's that mean? Tell me what that means.
Well, the Ecologic 500 has a number of lactobacilli and bifidobacilli and more, but the beauty of that strain is it comes from grass instead of animal gut. A lot of the probiotics today do come from animal gut, human gut, swine gut, beef gut.
Grass?
What?
Yeah, well, how do you think a cow gets its lactobacilli? It's from vegetation. How about sauerkraut, right? So those lactobacilli live in the green matter on the earth. They thrive in there, and they're coming from the soil on
It's
up.
called HealthBack.
HealthBack is very sophisticated, very good implanter. I use it whenever I'm telling somebody, why don't you take a ton of oregano because you got all this junk in your system. I tell them, well, take this probiotic at night. And a lot of people don't know that anytime you have a probiotic, you should be taking it at night anyway, because when's the gut the laziest? When you go to bed.
Is it
want
not
a lazy gut so it'll implant?
Is it not true that the oil of oregano doesn't discriminate between the pathogenic as well as the good bacteria and can wipe out some of the good ones?
Well, there's two issues there. It's a fair discriminator in medium doses. So if you were to take something like the oil of oregano and the Oregamax, the science shows that in small doses, the lactobacilli thrive. But when you start increasing the dose, it's like if you eat a bit of garlic. But if you eat 5 cloves, then you'll sterilize your duodenum. The same with the oregano oil. If you have to take large amounts, somebody's on a protocol, they're taking 40 drops 3 times a day. Somebody's got toenail fungus. They want to push the oregano oil. They're taking 80 drops 2 or 3 times a day. Then they can start to get a little bound up because they can kill down the total bacteria. They might get a little bound up because you've knocked down some of the weight of the lactobacilli in the gut.
So it's important then, when you're taking oil of oregano in what I call therapeutic doses, that you take a probiotic but separate it at least by 2 hours either before or after.
That's
yes?
right. That's right. But you see, I want to get back to the fact, and that's important, that the pathogens are causing a lot of human ailments. And when I did that study in antiviral research where the oregano oil in a super strength form or the multiple spice material, that's known as Oregaresp. So when we fed that to chicken embryonic cells that were infected with influenza A, with the coronavirus, well, even the bird flu virus, I don't know why we tested it, but we did because it's such a tough germ, and was able to achieve 99.9 to 100% obliteration. And by keeping a little bit of the oregano or other extracts, other spice extracts, in the fluid medium intracellularly, the virus completely would not grow. So there was a preventive action against the viral syndromes, plus a killing action. And when you have these infestations, whether it's Lyme infestation or viral infestation or fungal infestation or candida infestation or black mold or pathogenic bacteria like MRSA or C. diff or H. pylori, you have to clear them out. That's what we do in in medicine, we try to clear them out with the antibiotics. We try to clear out H. pylori with triple antibiotic therapy and bismuth. We try to clear out the Lyme with doxycycline. So if you wanted to take a naturalistic approach, you could do the same thing.
See, now you mentioned fungus, and there are people. I can assure you, as you and I are sitting here talking, there's some people thinking, "Wait a minute, fungus? There's no fungus in my body."
Oh yes, there is.
Explain to the audience about the pervasiveness of fungus.
Oh, it's beyond pervasive. It's a pandemic. And when I do a lecture, I'm in Pittsburgh right now because of my book.
That's where I was born and raised. What's the book?
The Lyme Disease Cure. I'm in Pittsburgh on that because of the pandemic of Lyme right now.
Are you staying at the Sheraton?
Well, I'm going to Cranberry to do a lecture in Monroeville today.
Monroeville is right down the street from where I live.
What?
Yes, sir.
I'll be at Discount Nutrition in 2 hours, and then I'm going to Cranberry, and then to Hermitage. Look at that. I know you're from Pittsburgh.
I was born and raised there.
It's a great town. Really neat people here.
Oh, listen. You go to downtown Pittsburgh. It's wonderful there. The restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
They're good people. Blue collar.
There's a great co-op there. That'd be a great place to live.
Oh, I was born and raised there. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Went to Catholic school, blue collar, Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good stuff in there.
Well, I'm glad you're there. So your book, you didn't mention now you mentioned it.
No, I didn't. I'm on tour because of that book, and I kind of invented a spray that protects you from the ticks coming on, and you spray it on the dogs too, and so I'm teaching about that. I'm teaching about my Lyme protocol. It's a pandemic, super pandemic.
So fungus is among us, yes?
When I'm in the lectures, the bigger problem I see is Candida. There are many cases of Lyme. We talk about it, but I'm looking at people. I'm seeing their pinkish-colored skin, the pink around the nail beds, the induration there. I'm looking at the tongue. Oh gosh, furry, coated. Oh my goodness, bald tongue. And they've got the sugar cravings, and they've got the history. They've got the fungus overload. They're not going to feel good until they clear that Candida out of their system.
So Candida is a fungus.
Candida is a yeast. It's part of the fungal family.
Fungal family.
So these are real issues with real people, and the solution is nothing new under the sun. Wild oregano oil and its multiple extracts obliterates fungus. It just does. In humans and animals. And so it restores your health. You can't have a burden like that in your body and be healthy.
So I would like to remind you, those listening and watching, that, quote, every single aspect of the modern environment can find its way to both the immune system and the microbiome, close quote. That's good news, and that's bad news. That's from a new book that's out called The Secret Life of Your Microbiome. I'll be back.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oregano P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempanol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempanol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempanol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempanol PM. Hempanol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempanol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oreganol.com.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA-certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Is getting a good night's sleep a challenge? Fortunately, there's a superior fast-acting sleep formula called Tranquil Sleep from Natural Factors. This non-habit-forming supplement contains a unique combination of melatonin, 5-HTP, and L-theanine, which works in harmony with your body's natural sleep hormones. Tranquil Sleep can help you fall asleep, stay asleep, sleep sounder, and wake up refreshed, all without feeling drowsy in the morning. The key benefit comes from increasing the time spent in the deeper stages of sleep. It's only in these deeper levels of sleep that we truly experience the rejuvenation, regeneration, and recuperation that sleep provides. Even if you think you get a good night's sleep, give Tranquil Sleep a try. You might be surprised with how much better you've slept by waking up with more energy and enthusiasm to start your day. Learn more at naturalfactors.com.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new: agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. North American Herb and Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Dr. Cass Ingram is with us today, with you and me, and he's in Pittsburgh right now, where I was born and raised. He's up in Monroeville. I have a funny story to tell you about Monroeville, Dr. Ingram.
Yeah.
In Monroeville, when I was a kid, I used to work during the summer in construction, my grandfather's construction company, or wherever I could work, because I like to work. And we were putting on stone facing on a brand new bowling alley up there. I think they turned it into a car lot now. Turns out that I stepped on a spike.
Yeah.
And ended up getting blood poisoning, and this red line is running up my leg. They had to rush me to the hospital. And it was my first lesson in don't wear tennis shoes on a construction site.
I know.
So that's my little Monroeville story. I'm so glad you're up there. They're such good people. They're so wholesome and honest and earnest.
Yeah.
They're just hardworking people.
They are, and they're suffering from the Lyme disease in many undiagnosed cases. So I actually have used the same concept using high-dose wild oregano therapy, usually about 4 different supplements, in my basic Lyme eradication protocol with many, many, many hundreds of success cases in Pittsburgh area alone.
Is that in your new book, this protocol, or no?
Yeah, the Lyme disease cure, also CazIngram.com. I talk about it on the YouTubes. I talk about it. There's a basic protocol published on my site. And it's back to what we talked about, eradicating the inflammatory disease-causing pathogen. And we do it in medicine. I'm just doing it with herbal extracts. Why not? So, I give them oil of wild oregano super strength. I tell them to use the juice, which crosses the blood-brain barrier of wild oregano. I think I sent you some.
Yes, you did. I love his stuff.
I tell them to use this multiple spice extract known as Oregaresp. Then they use this total body purge, which is fantastic.
Right, I'm familiar with that.
It's from the northern bush, and it's got the black seed oil in there as well, and they're using that very successfully.
So those are the 4 different products from North America that you prescribe in that protocol.
And then the newest addition is to take that cannabis wild oregano blend, they call it hempenol.
Hempenol.
To take that with the cannabis turmeric blend, wild, canna-curcumin drops. So they're taking, to speed it up, to speed up the eradication and support the system against pain and inflammation, they're taking these drops and adding them to the protocol.
So Lyme disease, it destroys quality of life. Could you just, a quick little primer, what is it? How does a person get infected? What is traditional treatment? You just gave the alternative treatment, but what is it? How do you get infected, and so on?
The Lyme is from the tick, maybe sometimes fleas, flies, spiders, and mosquitoes, but mainly most of my cases are tick, blood transfusion, and sexual transmission. What is a spirochete, Borrelia burgdorferi? It's a corkscrew pathogen similar to syphilis. It is injected, then it bores into the skin, and then bores its way into the connective tissue, into the brain and spinal cord, and there's no way the immune system can clear it. Almost never does the immune system clear it. You have to go in and destroy it. And there's all these co-infections. The tick, what does that tick have? Everything. Mycoplasma, Ehrlichia, Babesia, Bartonella. I got it bad. You know that. I was in the wheelchair.
I know.
And I had the Bartonella and the Lyme, and I discovered how to get rid of it.
And so you've had some success then using that protocol with Lyme.
Huge success. Many cases in Pittsburgh now. Over 200 cases. Many tough cases.
What is it about that area? The woods, the forest,
almost one half of all diagnosed cases occur in Pennsylvania.
Why?
In the whole country. The woods, the hills, the bush, where are so many mice and rodents and possums and raccoons and deer, just Pennsylvania. I mean,
that's amazing.
Deciduous forests where the ticks thrive.
877-897-8255.
It was bad in Bradford. I had a little summer house in Bradford at one time.
Bradford where?
Bradford, Pennsylvania, up northern Pennsylvania, up near upstate Pennsylvania, and it was bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it was to the point where almost everybody was on Medicaid, Medicare because of it.
Yeah. No, it'll cripple. And then, of course, it's the worst year now because of the lack of the winter and different things. But it'll take down a fully powerful, healthy 30-year-old.
Absolutely.
20-year-old.
I know that people's lives have been literally, the quality of life has been destroyed by Lyme disease. They suffer mightily.
They suffer, and I'm getting in there to root it out.
So that's why you're in. I wondered, of all places to be, why is he in Pittsburgh?
Yeah. For 5 different lectures from one city to the next. the Lyme disease cure. I'm not saying non-cure may be possible. I'm saying CURE. Because, look, I'll just quote myself. It was the most miserable thing. That pain when it went into my knee was so bad I'd scream in the middle of the night, and then people would pop up and come, Doc, what's going on? And if the sheet just touched my knee, I'd scream, and then it took 2 people to haul me into the toilet. Miserable.
It's terrible.
And so I discovered how to get rid of it.
Well, out of necessity.
Yeah. I found that the oil of oregano usually is not enough. I discovered another spice that the tick hates. Sage. Sage extract, wild sage. That's found in the Oregarest, not to, just pitch one this or that, but it's found in that, and it's found in the Bone Active. And when we add those to the protocol, and also now when we found that if we add the cannabis turmeric group, this canacurmin and this hempenol, when we add the cannabinoid turmeric group, it speeds up the rate of recovery from the inflammatory and joint consequences dramatically.
What's the title of the book?
The Lyme Disease Cure.
Where can people get it?
CassIngram.com. Support the little guy. CassIngram.com. Or call the wild oregano experts over there, 800-243-5242.
All right, and, Dr. Ingram. Good luck on your tour. Good luck with the book. Thank you for coming on to the show. We're grateful for your contribution. We love you.
Yeah, I love you too, and stay healthy with the wild oregano.
I will, man. I will. We'll be back for the second hour. I have prepared a organic, fresh, how can I put it, topic for you. You'll find it interesting, meaningful, and practical about longevity, quality of life, and aging successfully. Boy, that's a bunch. We'll get to it, though.
we like to post what we're talking about on his show and who's on the show with us. So don't forget to come back and talk to us about that on Facebook. I also answer a lot of the questions that are on Facebook, when they're presented to us. So I get back to you as soon as I can. So we were just talking about Roger Moore passing away, Doc.
Yep. I was taking Marcus. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. I was just taking Marcus around the building and introducing him to the people. Marcus is a fine young man. He's the graphic designer in the marketing department. And, of course, Gary is back and asked him to pick up the beginning of the show while taking Marcus around a little bit. And it's important to have Marcus here today as a guest because we wanted him to get a sense and a flavor for the show. Sometimes marketers, people in marketing departments do things in the abstract, and that's not a good idea. When in my other careers, at one point as a consultant was on Madison Avenue with working with different companies and PR companies, advertising companies. What was interesting, they had their people get in touch with the client, go visit the client, go to the site. They wanted them to understand what the client was all about so that they weren't advertising and marketing in the abstract and creating these programs. And that's what we're trying to do here because we're going to have an aggressive campaign to market LTN as we go forward. So welcome to the show. Great to be with you. And Roger Moore did pass away. He's 89. He was 89. Of course, he was a James Bond character, played James Bond. He did okay. He wasn't one of my favorite. He was a little too smooth for me, but did they say from what he died? Cause of death? Did he have a heart attack or cancer or what?
No, I didn't get it on there.
See if you can find out. Maybe Stephen might. I don't know if Stephen can talk.
He's got the fan killing him today.
Oh, he still has the fan going. Yeah, I'm a James Bond fan. I've seen every James Bond film at least 3-4 times, and even have the 50-year anniversary watch. I bought a James. I had no business buying a watch that expensive, but I did. I'm such a fan. I'll have to bring it in and show it to you sometime. It was cancer.
Cancer.
What kind? Pancreatic? Short but brave battle. Sounds like either lung cancer or pancreatic or brain cancer, if I had to guess. We'll see. Sorry, our condolences to his family. I liked him. He's smooth. He was a little just too smooth for me, but I still enjoyed him. Handsome. Man, he was a handsome man. Yeah. Cancer doesn't discriminate. There he is. God, he was a good-looking guy. Look at him. If you can watch LTN at letstalknutrition.com. Cancer doesn't discriminate. Doesn't care if you're rich or poor, black or white, young or old, famous or infamous. Doesn't care. It will take your life from you. Cancer is one of nature's mistakes. You're surprised to hear me say that. Everybody thinks nature is always benevolent. Nature makes mistakes. But maybe it's not a mistake either. These diseases exist for a reason. It's a way to call out, if you will, the population. Nature is very smart. What we're doing, this fits into my theme for this portion of the show. Quality of life, longevity, aging successfully. All that I do on this show really runs against nature. Why? Because I'm trying to help people live longer. Nature has not one iota of interest in doing that. It wants you to propagate early and often, raise the young, and then move you out. Why? Because it knows it can't sustain large populations of organisms, big or small. People forget that. And so when medical science, both either in a traditional sense or in an integrative sense, is trying to make you live, help you to live longer, it is a violation of nature's principle. Propagate early, often, raise the young, and then move you out. In other words, die. So it's ironic what we're doing. But as a species, we evolved to have this brain. And if you read Michael Crawford's book, The Driving Force, you will understand that nutrition is responsible for that, this brain that we have, and causes us to be intelligent to the extent that we can be reflective and get above that idea of just living. Your dog, your cat, all the other animals and organisms of the planet are not reflective and not thinking about how can I live longer. They're thinking about surviving. They're not thinking about quality. They don't think. We do. And we thought our way into this idea of living longer. It goes against the grain of nature. Nature is not benevolent in that sense. It sounds heretical what I'm saying. Why? Because we call it Mother Nature. You know, she's kind, she's gentle. Not all the time. Nature makes mistakes. It makes genetic mistakes. Cancer is one of them. Think about it. If everybody lived to be 200 years old, there's no way to sustain the planet. We would run out of food. We're there now, darn near. And we would contaminate the place. We've turned it into a giant commode anyway. The oceans are, in dreadful shape. And we did that. This is a little different point of view, I know, about nature. But you get my point. So, Roger Moore, what year was he born?
Hold on.
Do this. Type in the year he was born, and then type in on Google life expectancy.
1927.
All right, type in 1927, then type in life expectancy, and see what comes up. What you will find is that he lived well beyond life expectancy for somebody born at that time. What was life expectancy in 1929? 45, 50? Somewhere in there? 60 maybe? Right now, life expectancy in the United States is 78 years, roughly. It wasn't that for Roger Moore. He lived well beyond life expectancy. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. We'll be back. Longevity, quality of life, and aging successfully. That's what we're going to get into today on Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
If you've ever had digestive issues slow you down, it's time to live digestively with the #1 high-potency probiotic, Ultimate Flora. Because with 50 billion live cultures inside you, life feels a little lighter, a little livelier, a little more you. No matter where life takes you, live digestively with Ultimate Flora probiotics from Renew Life. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. #1 probiotic brand with 15 billion or more cultures based on annual sales. How can a sweet little fruit gummy help you live digestively? Ultimate Flora probiotic gummies put the ultimate natural digestive support to work inside you to help you feel a little lighter, a little more you. And if raspberry lemonade's a little more you, feel bubbly in a good way with Ultimate Flora probiotic fizzy drink mix. Ultimate Flora probiotic gummies and fizzy drink mix. 2 great ways to live digestively, deliciously. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing. Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Flora, premium organic oils, teas, tonics, and supplements. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
If you're born in 1944, average life expectancy is somewhere around 63 to 66 years of age. Yeah. It's what? That's from that's a Berkeley source, Stephen tells me. Average life expectancy now, if you're born in 2005, your life expectancy is 78 years of age. Roger Moore just died. He's 89. He was born in 1926, 29, somewhere in there. His life expectancy was, anybody know? Roger Moore?
No.
Probably, I'd say 50 something. Not very much.
Really?
Be mindful. If you were born in the year 1900, average life expectancy was about 45 years of age, somewhere in there. Think about that. How is it that we've gotten now where life expectancy is greater? And by the way, too, if you check the CIA World Fact Book, we're down there around 50th for life expectancy. It's no great shakes around here in this country. Other countries, people are living a lot longer than we are on average in terms of life expectancy.
So what are some things you can do now to extend your life expectancy?
Well, good question. How did we get from 1900, where average life expectancy was in the early mid-40s, to now 78? Infectious diseases were better dealt with. Better sanitation methods. Better plumbing. And so on. Better lower death rates at birth. It wasn't because it's not because the food got better or people were practicing better health habits. In fact, our health habits have declined since 1900. In many ways, people were living healthier then than they're living now. And they weren't dying because they were eating fast food, processed foods. They were dying because of infectious disease, unsanitary conditions, no medical science like we have today. So it's sort of ironic that we're living longer, but we're doing worse in terms of our diet and lifestyle. We live a life of stress and abundance. We evolved in a world of stress and scarcity. Think about that. It is so paradoxical. We've progressed, but with the progression of our culture and our society and science, we have regressed in other ways. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up. Please get in touch with the show. You can contribute, and you may have a comment or two about what I said about nature. Maybe you disagree with me. I think nature is wonderful, but nature does make mistakes. Please give us a call.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255.
Now, you have to think outside the box, and you have to take intellectual risks. Now, again, if you disagree with me, it's okay. You can call and disagree, or if you agree and maybe want to expand upon what I said. We have a guest, Jesse, as I understand it. Gary knows Jesse. I've never met him. This is my first time speaking with him. He's a personal trainer, correct?
Yeah.
As I understand it. And we wanted to bring him on because this is appropriate, because he's in the business of trying to keep people healthy so that they live longer with quality of life, an agenda that nature is not interested in. Jesse, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Yeah, I really appreciate you all having me on.
It's our pleasure.
A tad background. I am retired. I'm retired from law enforcement in Tampa, and I'll be 64 years old this year myself.
Oh, you're a young man.
Yes, sir. I try to be. That's why I come to the gym. And we're up here. I'm up here at Land O'Lakes Family Fitness, and we're veteran-owned, so we're really into veterans' health and a lot of elderly people. We have many of our members are Silver Sneakers members, and they come here just for their quality of life reasons.
Mm-hmm. So you were you were a police officer?
Yes, sir.
Were you a veteran too? No.
No, sir. I'm not a veteran. The owners here are veterans.
Nevertheless,
I was not.
Nevertheless,
My son is, he's in the service now.
Nevertheless, I want to thank you for your service.
I appreciate it. I appreciate all everybody's doing for law enforcement and the veterans.
So, when did you decide to become a personal trainer?
After I retired.
How old were you?
Excuse me?
How old were you?
Probably 59, 60.
My man, love that.
You're is because of quality of life.
You have a photograph of him?
Yeah, I'll get a photo.
So, this is good stuff. A lot of people 59 are thinking about retiring. What does Jesse do? He says, I'm going to go get me a certification in personal trainer. I love that.
Thank you.
That's great. So you have elderly midlife and above, what I call long-lived people. I hate the expression old people. That just drives me crazy. So you have long-lived people. Some of them are pretty enthusiastic about all this, aren't they?
Oh, they're very much so. Like I said, many of our members here are silver sneakers. Many of them had surgery. They've had hip replacements, knee replacements. But
Cancer patients? You have any cancer patients? Any cancer patients?
Yes, we do have cancer patients. We've had patients, members of all different kinds of medical conditions. And they come here because they want to fight. They want to keep living. They want a good quality of life, and that's why they come.
Well, thank goodness that you're there to help them. You're pretty inspired and motivated, and that's exactly what they need. Not just somebody to teach them about the technique and what to do and the right way to do it, but they need to see a living example. You walk the talk. We come back, we'll talk to Jesse some more. I'll share a little bit more with you about longevity. You might find some of this rather interesting. LTN Coast to Coast.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Love talking with you, talking about longevity, quality of life, and successful aging. I'm going to get back to Jesse in 1 second, but I want to go to Tuscaloosa. I don't like to keep callers waiting either. Jonathan, welcome to the show. You had a question. Does nature have a choice? What do you mean by that?
Well, I heard you say earlier that that nature makes mistakes, whether naturally or pushed by us, and I didn't know if you thought that nature would have a choice, because to make a mistake, you have to choose, in my opinion, to do something or the other. I didn't know if you thought, maybe nature had a more pull against, what our decisions are, or if it was just following a course.
Nature, let me share a few things with you, and then this is my way of answering the question. In 1900, Jonathan, 75% of the people in the United States died before reaching age 65. Today, 70% of people die after the age of 65. Just given that statistic, think about that for a second. They were dying at a larger proportion of the population was dying sooner rather than later. And they were doing so because of the environment, sanitation conditions, infectious diseases, and so on. Nature wasn't keeping them alive longer. And the average age in 1900 was about 45 years of age. It's short. After 1900, as we moved more into the 20th century, people started to live longer and longer because of medical science, better sanitation, and so on. That wasn't nature's agenda. That was our agenda to live longer. And if we would have not done these things, we would be dying. You and I would have, I would have been dead at 40, 45 years of age, typically. So nature, its agenda is, as I said, propagate early and often, and then raise your young, and then move out of the way for the next generation. That's its agenda generally. It does make mistakes. Does it have a choice? Does nature have a choice? It's not as if you don't want to anthropomorphize it. It's not as if it's making choice. It's by design. It's by design, because it understands that there's an intelligence here, a tacit knowledge in nature. It understands what it needs to do so that different species of animals and plants survive. It's a remarkable miracle. We interfere with it for good reasons and in good ways, and for bad reasons and in bad ways. I don't know if I answered your question, but you get my point of view. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm a big advocate for medical science. I've been diabetic since I was 10, and my life's completely changed by the discoveries we've had. And the way we're actually able to help people with diabetes nowadays as compared to 20, 30 years ago, and that does help. I'm gonna think some more about what you said. And
are you? May I ask you? Are you type 1 diabetic?
Yes, sir. I'm type 1 since I was 10 years old. I'm about to turn 26 in June.
Yeah, I have my grandson is type 1 diabetic. He was playing football in high school, and he got sick, and they couldn't understand what was wrong with him. He was losing weight, and he found out
exactly what happened to me. Exactly the same thing.
And they don't know how it happened. And I'm hoping for a cure for type 1 diabetes. And I wish you. Go ahead.
One thing they say about diabetics that a lot of people don't understand is if you live the way you're supposed to as a diabetic, as a normal human, you'll live 10 years longer. The way that we have to live to stay healthy, if we want to stay healthy and not lose our metabolism and everything, is the way that would help everyone to live. So I kind of see it as a blessing sometimes, because if I want to be healthy for the rest of my life, I'm going to be healthy for the rest of my life.
How old are you? May I ask? I don't mean to...
Oh, no, yes, sir. I'm about to turn 26 in June.
Oh, you're a young man. You're about yes, Marcus's age. Is the graphic designer for Let's Talk Nutrition Marketing Department. So you're a young man. You have your life in front of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're so young. What are you doing listening to a health talk show?
I'm delivering flowers to people right now, just making everybody's day. That's what I do in the morning. So I was just listening in. I'm always, trying to learn something. You can always learn something from everything. So.
Room for improvement, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you for listening. We're grateful that you do, and thank you for calling and sharing your story. And We appreciate it very much.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
My pleasure. Call me anytime you want, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go back to Jesse. Gary, talk to Jesse for a minute in the ways that I asked if you could do, please.
Okay, let me introduce Jesse to you real quick. Jesse worked for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Department. He worked in the jail. I met Jesse when I worked for the City of Tampa Police Department. And my favorite story of Jesse is we were just sitting there talking one day about going to a party later on in the week. And I was like, hey, Jesse, you going to this party? And he said, no. Then all of a sudden, this inmate jumped up and went to tackle me. And Jesse jumped on the guy and saved me from getting hurt really bad. Was the inmate enamored with you, or just wanted to beat you up? He just was like, crazy nuts. And he was like making stories up. I was like, I wasn't even.
Gary helped you. So Jesse helped you out.
Yeah,
and that's how you made friendship with him.
Jesse. Yeah.
Turns out that Jesse is 63. He said he became a personal trainer at the ripe old age of 59. You got to love that.
I'm going to show you what this guy looks like.
He retired from the police department. He said, oh, there he is. Oh, nice looking guy there. He looks like he's in Florida somewhere. Palm trees, got his sunglasses on. He got his, looking cool there, brother. So you love what you do?
Yes, I love what I do. I honestly do.
Mm-hmm. You're helping people, aren't you?
Yes, I am. In fact, you guys just talking to the young man about diabetes. In fact, one of our members was just here this morning. He just joined with us about 2-3 weeks back, and he's got bad diabetes. He suffers a lot from it. He's older. He's probably in his mid-70s, and now he's trying to take better care of himself.
Good.
He's got some loss of feeling and in his legs and feet, so we're helping him a lot with that and getting his mobility back and helping with his balance, and so he's loving it. He comes 5 days a week. I love it.
Well, that's wonderful. What's the name of the facility, the gym at which you work and are affiliated with?
It's called Land O'Lakes Family Fitness, veteran-owned.
Veteran-owned.
Yes.
We love that.
One of the owners, Jamie, his wife, she works here all the time also, Jen, and Jamie just left for Kuwait, so he's right now just got to Kuwait like last night.
Well, you tell them that Dr. Garko said that we thank him for his service, and we thank
him all the time.
And we thank you, and you're welcome to call the show anytime. Maybe sometime Gary and I can come by and visit there.
Oh, you guys are welcome anytime. We're 24/7.
I just want to put you on notice. Anytime I show up someplace, there's always a camera running. Is that okay?
That is always okay. In fact, we would love it. We're just getting established. We're brand new here.
All right. We'll help you out. We're glad to do it because you're doing a good thing. You're trying to help people live longer with quality of life. Thank you so much for calling today. Come back. We'll talk to Kay in Lakeland.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds To laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone-nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is not addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. North American Herb & Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
We're going to get to Kay in a minute in Lakeland. Here's the LTN health question of the day. I gave the answer. I always typically do, not always, but I did today. In 1900, what percent of the population in the United States died before the age of 65? 25%, 50%, or 75%? Right answer, $25 supplement gift card.
And you can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255.
In 1900, what percent of the population in the U.S. died before age 65? 25, 50, or 75%? Let's go to Lakeland, Florida. Kay, welcome to the show. I think you have a pretty good question you wanted to ask me.
By nature, what do you mean? I enjoy your show, by the way.
Pardon me?
What do you mean by nature? I say I enjoy your show, by the way.
Oh.
But what do you mean when you say nature?
Okay. Mother Nature?
Nature and Mother Nature, yes.
Okay. Mother Nature, sometimes known as Earth Mother, is a very ubiquitous, common personification of nature. It implies a life-giving and nurturing aspect of nature. And there is that element to nature, a life-giving, nurturing aspect. I don't mean to sound like a egghead here, but I'm looking for the Latin. If I can put my hands on it, it'll come to me in a minute. It's vis. Gosh, I can't put my mind on it at this moment. Vis meditrix naturae, which means life, the healing force of nature. That's what that Latin expression means. That's the best part of nature. And that's why they use that metaphor, Mother Nature. As it turns out, Kay, that's not the whole story. Nature has multiple personalities, if you will. Nature can be very unkind. Think about the tornadoes, the hurricanes, the terrible tsunamis. Those are forces of nature. Disease, cancer, those are mistakes. Nature can make mistakes. Like when a child is born with the DNA could be sideways, to put it that way. That's a mistake. Nature isn't perfect in its design.
Do you think nature and God is the same?
Some people would say that nature is one of God's gifts and designs. The Bible would sort of imply that. What's interesting about that concept, if you believe that God created us, we are flawed as well. We make mistakes too.
But do you think he made us flawed in the very beginning?
Don't know. I leave that to the theologians and others. I could comment on that, but I don't want to, because I don't want to get into that realm of religion too much. But suffice it to say that nature, as we construe it, is not perfect. It is imperfect, and we need to move away from that paradigm that sees it without any flaws. It makes many mistakes, and that's okay, just so we understand that. And we should also understand that humans have made it more difficult for nature and the survival of this planet. Our destiny and our longevity and quality of life is connected to the longevity and quality of life of this planet. I just reviewed a book entitled The Secret Life of Your Microbiome by Dr. Prescott and Dr. Alan Logan. And I'm in the middle of writing that review. I'm almost finished. And in that book, they talk about nature as something that is good, that it has a healing, there's a healing force to nature. Our ability, the body to heal itself.
And I think God did that.
That's okay.
I think when he created us, he implanted that in us, the ability for our bodies to heal itself.
Okay. That belief is a good belief, and it's a wholesome belief. I believe in the Almighty too, and I pray to my mother, and I pray to God every day to guide and protect me in my own battle. And I am not a person that speaks about religion a lot or wears it on I don't wear it on my sleeve. I respect your belief. I get it, and I think we are part of a higher order, a greater design. And what I have learned in my studies, in my training, and in living my life, there are two great miracles that teach me and tell me that there is a greater order, a single cell, and the cosmos. One is microscopic and one is as big as it gets. Those both start with the letter C, cell and cosmos. Those two things, it dawned on me one day, because I was thinking about the very issue, how does God fit into all of this, or a higher order? And that's what I concluded. They taught the cell and the cosmos. They convinced me that there is a higher order, and my own battle with cancer has taught me that as well, because God has, and my mother, whom I pray to every day, have intervened, and they have saved my life. By all rights, I probably wouldn't make it, as my doctors tell me. So I'm grateful to God for that. I don't know if I answered your question, and forgive me if I indulged in a moment of religion. I typically don't do that, but I wanted to let you know that I'm not altogether a pagan.
I believe that. I've heard you talk about God.
Okay. Well, you pray.
Okay,
If you could pray for me, I would appreciate it.
Okay.
And I'll pray for you as well.
Okay.
Let's go to Brandon. Connie, go a little higher than the answer you want to give me. What do you think it is? Go higher. 20, 50, or 75?
Oh, okay, 75.
Congratulations. You want a $25 supplement gift card. Thank you, Connie. Appreciate it. We're out of time. Marcus, thank you for coming into the show today. You're a fine young man. I'm glad you're working in that marketing department. I feel a lot better.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Your health is your wealth.